Hey, good evening, everybody. We're here. We're doing another fucking stupid idea that I came up with, but luckily for me, I got good people to do it with. So I got a special guest here, Adolfo, who's gonna probably let us drink and use his Blantons that he's been having for years in a safe vault behind closed doors. And of course, everyone knows Alex, the king of kings. Alright, so the whole purpose of this episode is really because I'm sick and tired of fucking looking for Blantons. I've told you the story about Blantons, how it's been around for fucking 30, 40, longer than that, probably 50 years. It's one of the oldest distilleries in America. They made one of the original whiskeys in America. And then, but Blantons for like forever was literally sold for $20 and nobody bought it.
Right.
And it's pretty much a basic whiskey if you really think about it. It's a bourbon. They don't even tell you what it's made out of. It's just called Mash Bill 2, which is usually a high rye and high corn. Aged for like about 4 to 6 years. Nothing special about it. So until a fucking movie came out called John Wick, and suddenly this thing became the most popular fucking thing in the world, and the high demand for it came out. But the reason why it's so rare to find is because Blantons, the actual Buffalo Trace, the distiller that makes it, they won't accommodate to the demand. So they're not gonna change their recipe.
Right.
They're just gonna make the same amount and sell it as is, and it's up to you guys to fight it out, just like a Georgia shoe.
Right.
So people are getting.
Let them fight.
Let them fight.
So that's why it's been years and years, and I regret not buying the bottle when I had the chance.
Right.
You bought the bottle.
I got lucky. I wasn't even. I mean, I was looking for it, but
John Wick.
Yeah, I just bumped into it at a random liquor store with no intention of finding it, and
when you bought it, how much it cost?
It was like $50.
So that's why I started doing my own research on this shit, and luckily I found out there's a lot of alternatives for Blantons for people who can't find it, because right now the street value is like $300.
Right.
But then there's other company. Buffalo Trace makes a lot of cousins. Like this is one of Buffalo Trace's cousins, which is really the most relatable to that you'll get, which is Weller's. Mm-hmm. We'll get to that when we get to that. But then all these other ones, again, it's from like different lists of like podcasts, whiskey lists, top 10, top 20 of people who would drink if you can't find a Blantons. Okay. It's a good alternative. That's what they claim. So that's what I came up with. I want to see if it does add up. So luckily for you, you did have a bottle. Yeah. We'll sip on it and try to remember the taste palette of it. And then we'll go from there and start sampling each one and see if it actually lives up to the hype.
I like that.
And we'll do price comparison. A lot of them about the same value, $50. A lot of them actually cheaper. So
again, I'm kind of going into this not knowing any knowledge of.
As long as you like what you like, it's the palate is what it is.
What the fuck I'm doing. Like, all I know is I'm about to start drinking. So just, pray for me, y'all.
Pray Jesus, help me. So let's remind ourselves of this palate and let's see what goes with it. Salud, gentlemen.
Damn, that's good. Yeah, it is, man.
It's beautiful.
Alright, so we're gonna try our first one, so we'll clean out your palate.
Okay.
Ooh. Michters.
Thank God.
Michters!
I was looking at that, I was like, oh man, I hope he chooses that one.
Michters. So he picked Michters. This is actually a moderate find. So these are semi-hard to find, but they're plausible to find. Yeah. They usually go about $50. Aged 2 years, 79% corn, 11% rye, 10% malts. Made from a company called Bourgadir. Can't pronounce it.
I never learned to read.
They're moderate to find, and the resale value is about 100, 120.
Okay.
Let's get you right here.
I feel like this one smells sweeter
Hey.
than the Blantons.
Does it? We're already finding competition with Blantons? Already?
It's not as oaky.
It's more smoky. So this is, I think, probably aged less than Blantons. Actually.
Okay, so that's probably why then.
Only 2 years. Well, supposedly the longer you age, the more it's sweeter. But it's also, this has high corn. So the more corn is in it, the sweeter is in it.
Definitely sweeter.
It's a lot sweeter.
Definitely sweeter.
The burn is a little bit stronger than Blantons, though. And that's probably has to do with the rye.
I don't feel that.
No. Ah man, I feel like this one
It's already.
The burn is not as. To me, I feel this one's burn is more than this one.
Exactly.
Does it?
Me.
Maybe because it's the rye, because this one has a little bit more rye.
Okay.
So 11% rye, and I think they don't want me to say how much. They want to keep their shit a secret.
That's nice. That's real good, man.
So already, it's already got dethroned. Fuck everything else. Fuck the rest.
Get the fuck out of here, you.
Damn, already off the back. I thought we were gonna get at least 3 bottles in before we knock this one out. But nope. 1 out of 5. You put this at a 5 scale.
It's hard because I haven't tried these yet.
I know, but it's like one of those we gotta start like impressing.
Because I mean, you're kind of gonna be giving the same rating to some of them. It's not like you're gonna be, because you got more than 5 here, right?
Yeah, because like for instance, I don't want to taste this one and it be a 5, and I'm giving this one the same thing as a 5. You know.
That's what I'm gonna give it.
Now, will I put this in front of Blantons?
Like,
I think so.
How about this? Yeah, we'll do the alligator scale. It's better than Blantons.
So far, I say yes.
All right.
Honestly, yeah.
Damn, Blantons.
Lose! Good day, sir!
Let's roll up to the next one.
Motherfucker. So
I got lucky with it. So again, this is Weller's is out of the same people that made Blanton, Sazerac, Buffalo Trace. Literally almost the same mash bill. This one actually I was able to find the distinct make out of it. So 70% corn, 60% wheat, 14% rye. Aged 4 to 7 years. The regular 750 bottle goes for like $25, and the big bottle goes for $40. The resale value is $100, $200.
man,
Telling you, these things get crazy.
That's crazy.
They get crazy. These, have you heard of Pappy's? One of the rarest ones?
Yeah.
So apparently you can make...
What the fuck?
Apparently, I learned this while I was doing my research. You can make a broke man version of Pappy's if you buy the blue label and the red label and you mix it together.
That sounds illegal.
50-50 or what?
Yeah, 50-50.
What
Pappy's.
flaming mo shit is that, bro? Don't disrespect Weller like that.
Use the respect!
No,
Don't
it's...
disrespect Pappy's like that. Leave him alone.
No, that's because people can't buy it. You know how much a bottle of Pappy's go for? Like $50,000?
Yes.
So if you can afford like 500 each of that, you're pretty much making a broke man Pappy. You mix it together.
Some things are not meant to. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
I wonder if Pappy's gonna break in here.
How dare you, motherfuckers!
You learned my secret.
I put too much in it. God damn, that's fucking amazing. That's almost like a sweeter version of Blantons. It's a lot sweeter version of it. With less of a burn.
Way less than a burn.
No burn at all.
See, we come to learn that Blantons is full of shit.
You're so full of shit.
So far, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good, but
It's just a beautiful bottle.
What do you now comparing it from that one to this one?
I give this one a higher than that one.
Yeah, this
Right?
one, this one's a lot.
This one is like
Because
Lot
it's
smoother.
almost like less, like to no burn. And like, yeah, it's real smooth.
like drinking it neat. Man, this would be
And
so
again,
easy.
technically the retail value of this is a lot cheaper than that because that one's 60. This is like 30 bucks.
Yeah.
So it's already half the
Yeah.
price of that.
Right,
If you
already-
can find
if you
it.
find it.
It's a lot easier to find than Blantons because Blantons you need a fucking raffle to get.
Suck it, nerds.
Let's start with these two because the reason I'm pulling these two at the same time.
Those were decent.
No. So you heard of Burton 1742?
No, I haven't.
This is not part of the list, but I'll tell you why this is not part of the list. Research on these two, I found out these two are made by this company. So I think it's this one is exclusive to Total Wines. This is exclusive to Specs or whatever other company outside of this. These two are literally the same fucking mash bill of this.
Okay.
So the rumor in theory is this was specifically made for Costco. This was specifically made for whatever company that you know co-owns Specs and outside of that. So the theory and rumor is that these two are literally just fucking this. So these two are the same fucking company.
Really?
So they just pretty much rebranded because these two companies don't exist, but they're marketed or sponsored by this company.
Right.
Burton 1742. And so my conspiracy theory is that they literally just resold these batches to different companies, just renamed it.
It definitely has the color, the similarity in the color is there. So
And the small batch, this is only for like $20. That's $60. This is $50.
This is called Chestnut.
Chestnut Farms, and this is walking stick. Now the reason I got walking sticks involved in this in the first place was when I first was looking for this bottle, the guy at Specs was telling me that this is compared to that.
Okay.
I was like, oh, just as good. And I didn't know no better. All right, fuck it, I'll take your word for it. And then I was doing my research, and then that's what I uncovered. Both of these are made with 74% corn, 18% rye, 8% malts, and is run by that company, Birch in 1742. They're really good. And I feel like theirs actually a lot better because I feel like they picked the better barrels.
Okay. They get first dibs or something.
They get first dibs. This one's unique because this is a BIB. So that means Total Wines went out and picked their own barrels for this one.
Okay.
So we can try to compare these two at the same time as well as comparing it to that to see if they actually all taste the same way. Which probably should. By the color, it looks like they do.
Yeah.
Really good?
Yeah.
I'm still, man, that Weller's, man. That shit is good, bro.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's gonna be missing. It's gonna...
This is again supposed to be compared to Blantons, so let's go with that first and then we'll fuck around with this.
Okay.
And already off the back, I'm not satisfied. That has a real strong smell.
Smells like pure gasoline.
I don't want to say weak, but like it's not as strong as I thought it was gonna be.
It's a little watered
I
down.
was about to say, it does taste a little watered down,
Yeah.
something like that, you know, not as strong.
I'm actually kind of surprised.
Not bad though, not real bad or anything.
I'm
like
actually
that.
yes, so it does kind of taste like a watered down version of Blantons. It's not as strong as I thought it was gonna be. Like, fuck, it's gonna burn my throat. So it has that aspect. It's good. It's good for chicks. It's good for the non-drinkers.
And what does that bottle run?
That one runs for like $60.
Damn.
60?
This is
Hell no!
for a fucking
watered
bottle that was
down?
rebottled. Yeah, exactly. But again, this is a rumor. This is not even true
Oh, so it's
conspiracy.
not okay.
Marta's conspiracy theories.
My conspiracy theory.
They're gonna fucking bro. After we leave, like we have to do a welfare check. Man, like,
They're gonna fucking bag me.
You still alive, buddy?
This is just for fun's sake. This is not even comparing to the Blantons anymore. We're gonna see if this tastes just like that. Because if it is, then I bamboozled myself. But the taste is a whole lot different.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a cheaper. So it's like it's cheaper cousin. It's cheaper whore cousin.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one burned. That one burned.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That was $40.
$40?
Keep that.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Well, like I said, it was supposed to be compared to the Blantons.
Yeah, that guy fucking got you.
I got dipped.
That guy probably doesn't work there anymore.
Fired. Fired.
You're out of the family. All right. Next up. Foster's 1910. Old Foster 1910 is made out of, the company is Brown Foreman Distillery, 93% double oak, which means it was aged twice in 2 different barrels. Okay. Each one is 6 or 9 months apart, so that makes it extra dark, and theoretically makes it extra sweet. 72% corn, 18% rye, 10% malts, and it's supposed to be one of the original recipes from the Prohibition era.
Oh.
So it's called the Old Fine Whiskey.
Fuck with it.
So 93 proof, so it's not that strong. A lot of people like high proof. I don't. So
As long as it gets the job done, right? It doesn't have to be high proof.
it doesn't. But some people want to have, like I said, the higher the proof, the bolder the taste. But that's if you like the fucking burn as well.
Right. Go back to the 20s with this one.
Ooh, it smells a little bit different.
I like the smell actually.
Sweet. It smells like cake.
I like the taste of it. There's not that much burn either.
It's sweet, man.
Yeah, it's super sweet, like a dessert.
Real fucking sweet.
Holy shit. I thought they were bugging when they said they're sweet. And the first time I tried it, I'm like, I don't taste the sweet, but now drinking all of these, like, this might be the sweetest one.
Yep.
Well, they say it's high proof, but it doesn't taste.
It's 93 proof, so not even that high.
93 proof.
Yeah, so it's
First bottle bourbon, established 1870.
all black and white.
Straight from,
93 proof.
straight from the bootleggers.
Yeah,
Straight from Al Capone's vaults. And segregation was still a thing.
Straight from Homer Simpson's bowling ball.
Oh, yeah.
We never said so. Is this better than Blantons?
No. Yes.
Yes.
In my opinion, yes.
God damn, so far all these motherfuckers, except for one, is better than Blantons.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, that is true.
Again, folks, you're hearing it now. Blantons overrated. Don't fucking suck a dick for it. unless you want.
Unless you like it.
Unless
you're into that kind of stuff. Yeah,
It's 2 o'clock and we're drinking out this bourbon, man. There's no judgment over here.
Little spoiler alert, I did my own little miniature try, because I had to get the idea of how this was going to work out. So I kind of already
He just wanted to drink.
I needed an excuse to drink. So I'm going to pick what I like at that night. My favorite one was going to be the Russell Reserve.
Hey.
So the Russell Reserve, this is a special one here because not only is a single barrel Russell Reserve, this is also Total Wine's bottle pick, which means they went to the distillery and picked out the batches for them for that specific store.
Okay.
So it's $10 extra. I think it normally goes $50. I got this for $60 because it's the Total Wine went out there and picked. So this is their specific ingredients for them. So
they upcharged it?
Yes. So this is only for Total Wine's exclusive. And normally a lot of whiskeys do that. They'll go to liquor stores. I think Longhorn does that too. They do the store picked only.
Yeah.
Which is customization for their liking.
Right.
And sometimes there is a lot better than the actual whiskey itself.
They do it with these guys.
They do Weller's, Buffalo Trace. Yeah, they do it. These, like I didn't say this last time. These two are easy to find, extremely easy to find. So about 60-60.
Come across this, definitely a good buy, man.
75% corn, 30% rye, 12% malts. This is the Wild Turkey. People Wild Turkey makes this.
Okay.
So lose.
I like the smell. That smell test, man.
I feel so fancy.
Yeah.
I did forget that this is the highest proof we got at this table. This is about 110.
God damn it! Why didn't you say something?
I forgot to mention it's 110 proof. It's strong.
I thought I was tripping.
But you said this was your pick, right?
Yes,
you like this
because
one.
this is, the flavor is very bold. It's very sweet.
It is bold.
Bold, God damn.
That's a way
Bold
to put
my
it.
ass.
That's a way to put it. Strong as fuck.
I don't like
bold. Bold.
But I like it a lot because it's a lot. It's sweet as shit. The smell is fucking great. It's the one that has a lot of like every time you sip on it, especially when you add water, the taste of it changes.
I was about to say, so when you drank it that night, I don't know, but you added ice.
Eventually, I started messing with the water drippers and stuff like that because with all bourbons, if you add just a little bit of water, it changes.
So you didn't add ice, you just put water drippers.
And it changed the complexity.
What kind of water?
Just regular still water. Like a few drops here and there, and it actually changes.
The only reason I'm asking is because I know sometimes some people that do.
Well, we do, especially when we do castrates, they want that. They want that. They always like 3 drips, 4 drips, one shot. It just depends on how you like your whiskey.
Right.
It comes down to.
But I do like seltzer or club soda or
a drip of some
tonic water.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because
people take them differently. I gotta be honest, man. I never knew about like how you drink whiskey or bourbon.
But once you get into it, it does make a huge difference. Shut up, Siri.
She's spying on us.
She wants to drink too, you know?
Oh my God! They're on to us! What was that? That was the sister with Wiggins. Hey, is that you, Fat Tony? He got the wire. Get him!
Cue the Simpsons clip.
Fat Tony, is that you? Fat Tony?
It's actually not bad though. You get the oaky, it's oaky as fuck.
It's strong as hell, man. God.
No, if you let it air out, it actually tastes a lot smoother.
Air these nuts, man. 'Cause God, air your tires, bro.
This is my personal favorite. But then again, I like harsh shit. I like my life rough.
You fucking love.
You're more experienced than I am for sure, so.
Nah, you're.
Well, this is always good for like people novelists. So
You're a glutton for punishment.
I am actually. So how are you rated? Then?
Oh.
I mean, the taste is not bad. Is this strong? Fuck yes, it's strong. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I can, but it's not bad though. Like, you can sit back with one glass, you know, and just sip on it, and.
I would take it with a block of ice.
Yes.
A block of ice?
Yeah. My opinion, sorry, dead last.
Why is that last?
Dead last?
Yeah.
Worse than that one?
Yeah, because this one I can.
I like mine with a soft touch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
I like it soft, like a woman's touch. Like, nah, man, don't fucking manhandle me. Like you got these hands, bro. Like, look at these hands. Like, that's why I felt like that whiskey was fucking grabbing my throat with these hands.
This is actually cool. So the more I learn about it, Apparently, these are just like Blantons, how you collect the horses. You collect 5 of these.
5 different keys.
Yeah, 5 different keys, and each one represents 5 grains. It's a 5 grain whiskey. So, and it pretty much tells you each one, the grain, the salt, molly, bark, whatever reasons. Collect 5 of them, and you can brag about it. You got all 5 because you have money to buy it.
How much does it run?
This one runs about $50 as well.
Okay.
Blade and Bow. Again, this was compared to one of the podcasts saying this almost as better than Blantons. I kind of disagree, but we'll see right now. It'll be my second time drinking it.
Well, I mean, like you said earlier,
So
come to find out that there's a lot of bourbons out there and whiskeys out there that are better than
Blantons.
Blantons, you know?
So
More of a novelty.
What is it called? Blade and Bond?
Blade and Bow.
Blade and Bow.
Blade and Bond. Okay.
And then the company's called Diego, and it's actually they kind of match up with Weller's. They had to try to be like Weller's for a little bit, but the only difference is 5 grains. So bourbon's I think 3 grains. This is 5. So you do extra steps.
The color already looks.
Darker.
Nah, it looks a little diluted. Is that the right term?
Yeah.
I did good. I did good.
After 6 whiskey drinks.
I am not an expert because I did a bender. Oh man, that smells so harsh.
That's really
Oh, smooth. That is smooth as hell.
No,
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
91 proof, so it's pretty light.
How much is this one?
Weller's that's about 90.
90 proof. So yeah, okay.
About around
it just stays.
This one reminds me of like eating nuts, like straight up pecan nuts.
You fell into that one, bro.
Just like they fell in your mouth.
It just stays on your tongue, and that's it. There's nothing in your chest, nothing. That's actually pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's good. I like
Pretty
that.
good.
Because the only thing that I'm feeling is on my tongue.
On your tongue, and that's it. That's where it stays. It
And
stays
the
in your
reason-
mouth, and that's it.
And the only reason I felt that is because the joke.
And it stays in your.
I took
It does
this-
stay in your mouth, and that's it.
I took the sip and I was like, oh crap. Because I didn't want to like choke. But like, yeah, once I drank it.
It finishes there.
Yeah, but it stays on the tongue, but
Yeah,
it doesn't go anywhere
it finishes
else.
there.
Pain doesn't-
Just
Yeah.
with the tongue. Just with the tongue.
That's good though, man.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
3,
Weller's, man. Weller's is
4, 5.
Weller's beating up his little cousin on
6,
that.
7.
I mean, it just show you, man. The brand name isn't everything, man. It's,
And again, I'm assuming this is better than Blantons as well.
Oh, this, yeah.
God damn,
you got that one better than Blantons?
This one?
I don't put that one better than Blantons.
I think Blantons better than this.
I think Blantons is better.
Let's
than
finally
Blantons.
found one that's better than Blantons better.
Yeah.
Alright. Because right now, Blantons is getting his ass whooped.
It
Just
is,
getting
yeah.
kicked on the ground.
Yeah, you suck, bro.
It's all right.
You see? Fuck!
He's just a rich bitch.
Yeah.
That's all you-
Oh, you already
I mean, honestly, that's the only reason I got it because, like you said earlier, the John Wick.
John Wick.
I saw it right there. I was like, hey man, I gotta have it. John Wick, Keanu Reeves. Hey
John
man, I
Wick
gotta have
really
it.
shot that pot.
Yeah.
Alright. Last one will be the Redwood Empire. This is the only one I think out of California, out of all these Redwood.
Redwood, San Francisco or what?
Sonoma County? I don't know. No idea what that
Sonoma?
is. Sonoma.
Sonoma?
Yeah.
Sonoma, yeah. County.
That's where they make the wine.
So it's,
Because you know, like, California's big on wine.
yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is
They're
actually
fucking making whiskey out there, too.
Right next to the
whiskey's a big
Right next to the
thing.
fucking
Vineyards.
vineyards.
Yeah.
Shit.
Whiskey's becoming a big commodity now. It just became popular over the past 10 years. And what helped out was not John Wick, but what,
I believe it. I wouldn't believe it in
so
Sonoma.
the
Sonoma's wine
so the
country,
reasoning
but-
or the theory of the reasoning why bourbon became so popular is because of Mad Men. Before Mad Men came out, people just thought bourbon and whiskey was for like the hicks. Then no one cared about. Everyone cared about vodka and wine and craft beer. That's it. And then Mad Men came out, and fucking everybody wanted to be Tapper. And I want to be this cool guy.
Yeah, that's true.
And then bourbon just
What's his
shot
name?
up.
Draper? Don Draper?
Don Draper.
Yeah.
And then Don Draper is the one that made Pappy's popular because that was what he was drinking on the show.
Yeah.
So that went all to hell. This is actually aged 4 to 12 years and is about 75 corn.
4 to 12 years.
They won't tell you exactly because they want to keep it
Yeah,
secret.
That's a big discrepancy right there, man. 4 to 12.
But it's 75% corn, 21% rye, and 12% malt. So it might be a little spicy because the rye on here is a little high.
I fuck with spicy.
Is this live?
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
We have to refilm again. There was no film in the skip.
He's doing it by VHS and then digitally transferring it.
You gotta get the Mox cords.
Why ain't this last one?
Yeah, this is the last
Hey
one.
man, well, cheers to that, brother.
You survived this little encounter.
What's so far?
This is the lightest one out of all of them.
Oh yeah, damn.
It's the lightest one.
It is.
It does stay on tongue for a bit. That's
It's
it.
super smooth, super light. It doesn't have much of a taste.
The taste,
I was really kind of going into it a little hesitant because you said it might have some spice to it.
Yeah.
But no, it's not as. It doesn't have a big bite as I thought it was gonna have.
I mean, it's well balanced. It's just extremely light. It's like I said, it's the lightest out of all of them.
I'm not a fan of the taste though.
It is a little odd.
It's a little rubbing alcohol.
Oh, is it?
Nah, not too much. Well, not to me at least.
Try it again.
Agree to me.
I'm gonna drive.
I think it's watered down in my opinion. A lot more watered down than that one. The flavor's really light, and that's probably because they're trying to overcompensate because they do a lot of rye. If you think about it, this is the one with the most rye. It's just everything else is like always.
I definitely hold Blantons over that one.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that didn't live up to the matchup.
Yeah, it's good, but like nah. It's better than that fucking shit back there, man.
It ain't Blantons.
Yeah, no, it's not. The Blantons better now.
All right, so moment to choose a which. So now
Sorry, man. Weller is top gun, bro. Weller is top gun.
Weller's is top, man.
Blantons is overrated compared to Weller's.
The thing is, this is kind of counterproductive on it because I was trying to find something that's not as rare. Weller is just almost as rare as Blantons.
But I mean, it's
Not as
just
much.
if any brand or any bourbon should have that type of notoriety.
1, 2, and 3, man. 1, 2, and 3 right here, bro.
It should
For
be
me.
Weller's.
What do you think, man? Like, what is your?
He says he's his top 3.
To me, it's top 3. 1, 2, and 3, man.
No, that one right there. Move that Russell's and Old Foresters. Yeah.
A lot of people fuck with Old Foresters. That
Old
one in the
Forester.
1920s, they're two favorite ones. But 1920 is super high
Forester
proof.
is good. But Weller, to me, Weller's always been top dog.
So let's say these 4 pretty much are like the top tier, best of Blantons.
I don't fuck with Russell's. I'm just doing my top 3 are those.
It's the one.
I don't fuck with Russell's.
You have all Russells?
Nah.
And out of all of them, actually,
That motherfucker's heavy, dog.
Eddie Russell would be disappointed. Right?
Oh.
Eddie
I'm
Russell.
sorry, Eddie. Right?
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm a Twitter.
Tweet.
God damn it.
And this shit was good too, man. This is definitely honorable mention, man.
Yeah.
Definitely up there.
All right.
I really like
Costco,
this.
you making a good whiskey.
Costco's brand.
I gotta go give
Little
you a
shout out.
membership.
Little shout out to Costco.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of that one.
The Redwood.
Yeah.
Redwood's out of
Redwood, that one could join the other motherfucker.
Redwood's out in the rain, just staring in the window.
Yeah, California.
Because a vision softly creeping.
So
It's
as
okay,
all,
but
so this people want Blantons, the white girl out of all this right here, the meme, the white girl meme.
Yeah, I mean, I still put this right here. I still put this right here, between here.
But
I'll put it before the Russells.
I put
in
it.
my opinion.
I put it before this one, 1910. It's close. It's close. Third place right here. These two.
Well, what's great about this though is like 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the easiest shit to find to beat this out, and then these two, well, this one not as hard. This is the only one you have to suck dick for. But again, you don't have to buy a raffle to get like something like this.
Right.
And even at that, you can get a big bottle compared to this fucking thing.
I mean, like you said, it's the only bottle like this.
Yes, the only one with the grenade.
So it's just like
It's bragging rights.
it's more of a novelty type thing.
It's a
You know,
novelty.
it's nice to look at, but the product obviously speaks for itself, and I mean these are definitely better than the Blantons for sure, in my opinion.
So I'll say this is a success. So I kind of proved my point. Blantons are overrated, which a
Yeah.
lot of
And I'm not gonna lie, man. I was kind of skeptical when you were like, you had this idea to kind of to prove that Blantons is just a brand, just like like a Gucci shirt compared to a polo shirt. You know, it does the same shit, it covers your body, but it's just a name.
Yeah.
It's just a name.
John Wick, it was on John Wick, and it got me. You know, that's why I bought it. That's why I picked it up. But shit, Weller's is I never honestly.
It's great
It's
marketing.
my first time trying it, and it is way better than Blantons. You know?
But Weller's is also pretty hard to find. Anything with Buffalo Trace outside of Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace is a good brand too, man.
Have you
I
got
like
the Buffalo Trace, the regular one?
No.
It's good. You have one?
Yeah.
Why the fuck didn't you bring that out, man?
Because it's pretty much the same fucking shit.
I don't care. Okay. The only reason you brought the other one is because you were doing the conspiracy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is pretty much Buffalo. So this is a distillery, but 3 years ago they finally made their own whiskey.
Barely?
Yeah.
Buffalo
Trace.
like 4 or 5.
How long have they been around?
They've been around 100 years.
Oh shit.
Man,
And they just barely
They just
their own.
made their own name. This one and
Sold by
what's
Sazerac.
Right this one back here. Right behind Sazerac.
Right?
Yeah. So that's
So this is the original. This is the original company.
Okay.
right.
And then they bought them, and so they have two.
That bottle's not that bad looking either though.
This is really good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Apparently, this is rare in the north side. In the northern states, you can't find these bottles.
I thought you were talking about like I was talking about like Northline or Irvington or what?
So yeah, apparently this was hard to find in the northern states.
Okay.
Because the Sazerac distillery is out of New Orleans, and then this is out of Kentucky. But it's the same company.
Buffalo Trace or what?
You want to try? Yeah. It's gonna taste. And what's badass about this is only like $22.
$22.
$22 for this bottle. Suck thing about this, people figured this out and started buying them by the boatloads because it's so fucking cheap.
That's sweet. Right?
I said Blant's still better. Nah, son. Buffalo Trace. I think Blant's better.
Weller's better.
Oh yeah.
This is actually really good, man. This is my first time trying Buffalo Trace. Really good.
Yeah.
His little brother trying to keep Pete now.
That shit should have been in this lineup, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The only reason I didn't because I already had a Weller's line.
Right.
I didn't want to it's gonna just. I don't want to be like anything else outside of because.
Starting over. We're starting over.
Fuck it. We'll do it again live.
Write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
I want to try to get different distilleries because.
I got you.
Then I realized a lot of fucking these distilleries own the same fucking bottle. Like Wild Turkey owns a lot of fucking people. I did not know that. Till I was doing my research.
Sazerac owns a lot of people, man. They own a lot of people. I didn't know that. They own like some vodka, like some
Yeah, well, Sazerac owns Buffalo Trace.
Wells drinks, like Well drinks, whatever. You know, when you go to the bar, you buy
Your Wells,
your Wells or whatever. They own a bunch of those fucking distilleries
Because
that make those.
Sazerac is their very first company, very first distillery in the United States.
They own like a lot of.
Was it?
I think they own like the people that make that taco vodka. I think they do. Yeah, I
The
think.
classic?
Sazerac,
Yeah, Sazerac's their very first
I think
company.
they do. I'm not mistaken.
That's the reason why they called it Sazerac, because Sazerac Coffee House is the first place they ever created cocktails. And they're the first cocktail drink maker. So then they named it after that in their honor.
So you said this one's in Louisiana.
Yes.
Based
New
out of
Orleans.
Louisiana.
New Orleans.
New Orleans?
So there's two legends with the reason why they call them bourbon.
No.
One of their legends is the Gays legend, which is they named it after the town of Bourbon in Kentucky. Maybe true. The cool legend is there used to be guys back in those days that used to fresh guys. They used to smuggle whiskey from Kentucky all the way to New Orleans and resell it out of barrels off of Bourbon Street.
I like that.
And then they
better.
called it bourbon.
I like that story better.
It's more classic.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
So that's why. So I prefer the legend of why they call it bourbon than the actual fact. But man, yeah, this has been fun. Fucking Blantons is not worth the money, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get a bottle, if you can get your hand on a bottle, yeah, do it.
It's one of those things that I got money. I got money. Bitch.
Well, I mean, if you get it for retail,
I'm not gonna tell you to pass up an opportunity. Yeah, if you get a
retail, then
I'm not gonna tell you to pass up an opportunity to own a bottle.
It's worth $60.
It's a good.
But what is it? What is
300?
Nah, definitely not. You can go off
But
Wellers.
that's not what the purpose of this was. The purpose was just to see if there was other bourbons that were better, and clearly
there is.
Again, if you have the opportunity to own a bottle at a decent price, at a retail price, go for it, man. Buy it. All right. Yeah, don't go out there, overpaying $300, $400 for a bottle. Now, it's not worth it, man.
It's not.
If you're gonna spend that kind of money, you might as well start your own little fucking whiskey collection, like my friend does back here.
I agree.
So,
But I talked about this channel before.
Blanton's good, but Weller.
There's
better.
definitely better out there.
Yeah.
And then Weller's, like I said, it is rare, but it's easier to find. You can buy it without getting a raffle.
If you
just got to get there.
If you're just trying to buy it, I mean, go for it. But if you're trying to buy it because you think it's the best one, it's not.
It's not the best one.
There's other ones that are better.
Eagle Rare is in the same category. That's another reason why. Because Eagle Rare used to be like, if you can't find Blanton's, get Eagle Rare. And then people started buying a shitload of Eagle Rare because of that. So now you can't find Eagle Rare.
Yeah, they're both. It's the same thing now.
So I was like, what the fuck?
They're both scarce.
But Eagle Rare, apparently Colorado just sells it for like $20 a bottle. No one gives a fuck about it in Colorado. Yeah.
What about Utah?
Hey, you going to Utah?
Well, I mean, Colorado, everybody's smoking.
Well, because I'm saying, like, in Utah, they're Mormons, so do they drink over there?
No, they don't even fucking sell beer over there.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they lowered it. You can only sell beer at a certain percentage. I think it has to be like 2.5.
O'Doul's.
They weren't allowed to sell O'Doul's over there.
Yeah.
And they recently passed that law. It used to be you were able to drink a Bud Light there and buy a Bud Light. And
You're under arrest.
And then they lowered the percentage proof of it. And so when that happened, the people at the store had to get rid of their beers. And they were getting rid of it like at fucking bare minimum price. Like, just get rid of it. That was like a joke, I think last year or 2 years ago. They said, yeah, they were just Utah got to get rid of their beer. They can't sell it anymore. And so people from out of state coming in and fucking stacking up their trucks full of beer.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all, Utah? It's a fucking morals. Jeez.
They have like 7 wives.
Okay, maybe I do like.
And you're still not happy? And you're still not happy? You gotta fucking be a party pooper? God.
You got 7 wives all nagging at you.
What the fucking
Hey,
you would think there would be fucking.
Yeah, I'm trying to drink, bro. Come on. Do better, Utah. Shit.
Do better. All right then.
Blantons was okay, guys.
Weller's
to recap, Blantons was okay. Weller's is top dog in my opinion.
for sure. Hey, we have, I mean, a consensus, right? Three people saying that
Weller's is the best.
we tried all these and Weller's is the best.
And I'm lucky that I got that bitch
You're
in the gallons.
extremely lucky, man. It'd been a while before you were out. Safe to say.
I don't know. Look at that. It's already. I got
About that last week.
I don't know. That shit was good. I'm gonna try that shit again tonight.
Yeah, no, I only had it for 2 weeks. Look at that. It's already like
Yeah,
fucking just slowly
damn.
dropping. Oh, these other fuckers have been having it for a long time. Mitch is good. Again, it's another rare, but it's a moderate rare. Just gotta keep looking. It's not that hard to find. The 1910 is really easy to find. Specs usually has a shitload of it. Yeah.
Old Forester?
Old Forester
I'm
1910.
gonna have to fucking go. Total Wine though.
Total Wine's
the
only-
greatest liquor store in Houston. Total Wine.
Fuck specs.
Fuck specs.
Or just go to Mom and Pop. Go to Mom and
Fuck
Pop.
your mom. No, not your mom.
Nah, they tax too, man. The mom and pops, they tax.
They need to
man.
make a living.
Fuck those ones.
I need to make a living too.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke!
Oh, Russell's, you can get that anywhere.
Yeah,
you
I
don't
don't want
have to
that. Matthew McConaughey, you can keep that shit, bro.
I like it, man.
Oh, Russell's good. You didn't have to get that
fuck
brand.
with it, man.
You know, I was hoping to get
Russell
some sort of
Bufalino.
redemption for Wild Turkey, but nah, you just made me more pissed now. Like, I really hate you. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you, man.
No, but they got other versions. It's just a single barrel version. They got the regular 10 years and all that stuff, and that's supposed to probably that smooth. You just don't like high proof. It's pretty much what it is. They got
you're a weak bitch.
And you could have warned me.
That's
would
true.
it have changed?
Oh, by the way, it's 100%.
Yeah, I would have
100%
fucking been like braced myself, like, okay, here we go,
Yeah.
and not fucking have that fucking pop in my mouth.
And then the fucking Bone and Bonds, that's pretty easy to find too as well. But you guys, thank you for coming out. This is a good experience. Just enjoy what you can within your price range. Drink safe, drink smart, drink responsibly, and salute.